5-minute trap. 5-minute trap. 5-minute trap.
Pandas. Good morning, my pandas. Welcome to my stream. I'm by money. And if you're here, you're ready to trade some futures. Let's go, baby. Hope everyone's having an amazing time. We just finished the pre-market show, and we just always have a great time there. If you guys want access to the pre-market show, you guys can join and become members, become pandas. If you guys are just joining the stream, make sure you guys fill out that poll. Let me know what kind of day you think it's going to be. The pre-market show is a great time. Hope you guys are doing amazing. Pandas, yesterday I had a rough time. On stream, negative 1300. And, you know, at the end, no one to blame but myself. It was just unfortunate that I had such a red day on stream, but
5-minute trap.
if you stick to the plan, pandas, you can come out green. And we're gonna try to stick to that plan today. Let's go, baby. And if I start straying from the plan, make sure you guys remind me what the plan is in the chat. Good morning, guys. Good morning. Good morning, guys. Guess what today is? Whiskey Wednesday. We have a whiskey challenge. Make sure you guys scalp that like button. Let's get to 250 likes. The last whiskey challenge that we passed, it was at 200 likes. So that's why I'm moving up to 250. And boy, oh boy, I think we can get there. But we'll see. We'll see your resolve. Everyone needs to do their part. Jeremy Del Sol says, even if the amount of the count is 150K, for example, the drawdown is 5K. So if we talked about risk management, we should trade it like an account of 5K because we can only lose 5K, not really 150K. That is 100% correct. If you want to trade it super conservative, you should trade it like a 5K account because essentially every trade is like you are in a 5K account. The benefit of the 150K is more of the amount of contracts you can trade and a bigger trailing drawdown to kind of get out of that buffer. So, yeah, you know, in my opinion, trading small, of course, is always safer. And You know, you're not gonna make as much money, but you're not gonna lose as much money. And with these trailing drawdowns, that actually makes sense. So, but if you are, you know, if you're familiar with trading and you know what you're doing, you can take about, you know, with 5K, with a 5K, you know, you can get hit about, you know, depending on how big you trade, you can get hit about like 7 or 8 times in a row and still have your account okay. And so, you know, especially with the evaluations. For me, I trade my evaluations very aggressive though. That's me though. I trade them very aggressively. SW Blaze asks, do you know if Apex pays 100% for first 10K total or for each account? It is actually for each account, which was amazing. I emailed them, and for each account, you can pull out the full 10K. Good morning, guys. Good morning. Spawn Production, just smash that like button like it owes me money. Let's go, baby. We are just complete sideways here. Whoo, pandas, this is some pre-market analysis. I mean, spiking channel right now. First break of the trend of this channel. Man, oh man, I mean, what happened yesterday? We are like above this yesterday's high, or I guess Monday's high, and we are above it about 20 points here. A little more than 20 points. Almost 30 points here. Actually, sorry. Yeah, about 30 points. And yeah, looks like we are looking at the daily chart. This trap, right, this failed second entry short right now is actually pushing pretty high. And we're above the 20 MA now. I thought that we were going to hit our heads here on this trend line. Right, this will be first break of trend on this trend line. And again, when we see these setups, we typically look for a new low. Now, will it happen? I'm not sure, pandas. I just don't know. But the chances are we will hit a new low sooner or later. That's what the probabilities tell us. But with this trap triggering like this above the 20 MA, I really want to see how this candle forms, and I really want to see there's follow through on this reversal here. And this could be a failed reversal. In my opinion, as long as we don't break above this pivot high, you know, and we have this lower high setup on the second entry, so it basically makes another second entry here, A, B, C, and we can go down here. But it's a wait and see. That makes me actually kind of hesitant on trading this day today, and not sure exactly what's gonna happen here. Chances are, in my opinion, because of us breaking above here, creating that failed second entry short, chances are today we could have a bull trend day today, and we could have a very strong bull trend today. But because my premise is still looking for that new low, I'm just not sure how high it can go, and it could possibly fail. I'm just kind of ready for anything today, to be honest. Yeah, Andrew Gibson says Apex is a superior firm. I believe Apex basically is almost a copycat of Lilu, but they kind of took away all those annoying things. Good morning, guys. Good morning. And let's get our bamboo. Let's go. Let me know what kind of day you think it's gonna be. Yeah, make sure you guys scalp that like button. Hey, we're gonna swing trade that like button today. We're gonna get that. We're gonna get those 250 likes. Just keep hitting our heads up here. Market's about to open. I think, I mean, in my opinion, this is gonna break down and it's gonna come back up to retest here and make a new high. And after that, we could have an all-day reversal. We could have an opening reversal today, just because this looks kind of weak to me. I mean, obviously the trend is strong, right? When you have a spiking channel like this, but underneath it, there's not much support. We don't have much price action to give us any support here. So we can come back down and we could have a strong reversal day today, or we could have an all-day uptrend day today. In my opinion, I'm just not sure. I do feel like it's going to be one or the other though today. I don't know if we're going to have a trading range day today. Could be possible, but I think, you know, I'm not going to take the first reversal. I'm going to take a, right, breakup trend to new high and then look for a reversal there. You know, I'm going to try to swing trade that for a while and see what happens. Good morning, guys. Make sure you guys drop a GM in the chat. Market is about to open here, and I'm super excited today to get our bamboo. Cheese. Can you tell I'm happy, guys? Just waiting for market open. I'm not trading. I'm not trading this at all. I mean, look at this. That's a mess. This is a absolute mess right now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 bars in a row, just barely moving within like a 5-point range. Sitting on my paws. I don't like that. Just waiting for market open. Got one more minute. Hold your horses. We did break higher here. You could consider this first break of trend on the spiking channel, but I typically want my minor reversal to break below the 20 MA, especially on such a strong uptrend. So I probably would not count this, but we'll see. Alright, pandas, market just opened. Off to the races. Let's go. Stay focused, pandas. Trading range. Today is Whiskey Wednesday. We do have our whiskey challenge.
5-minute trap.
I think we had a 5-minute trap somewhere. We do have a 5-minute trap. I'm not going to trade this at all. I'm staying away from the 5-minute for the time being. We do get another push higher here. And almost every single entry going upwards is making a point right now. That makes a point. Starting to wedge out here. Make a wedge here, according to Al Brooks. Right, creating a wedge. This is a micro wedge. Still not enough credence for me to look for a short. Like, I need a nice break of the 20 EMA, right? Creating a moving average gap. And we push back above. It's another trap forming here. I'm actually tempted to take this trap here, but I'm gonna sit on my paws. I'm almost tempted to take this trap. Outside bar reversal, skipping it. skipping the outside bar reversal. I hate outside bar reversals, especially this late in trend. It's just hard to take. Just trickling up here, trickling up. So those who took that outside bar reversal are sweating now. You're still in the trade. Your stop is right here. Just waiting. Just waiting. More chance if we had created an inside bar and then we go up. Actually, more chance to go up here, right? Because you kind of let it pause, and then you think it's gonna break out to the, you know, the direction of the original trend, which is up. So basically, it's a small little tiny trading range right now, and the probability is that we'll break up here as we're doing. We scalp out a point there. Skipping that trade. I'm just gonna sit on my pause here. It's very late in trend, in my opinion. Right, this spike is now making another channel. Right, spike and channel, spike and channel. We have another channel working out, and this one's going parabolic, breaking out to the upside. Strong push up. Maybe looking at a bull trend day today. Keep having pushes up here. In the 5 minute, we have a push up here. Just clearly above the 20 MA. Even in the overnight session, we were just riding above the 20 MA on the 5 minute chart. You know how crazy that is, pandas? That's really insane because the volume's so low on the 5 minute. To be able to have price action like this, right? Clear price action, that is quite remarkable in my opinion, right? Because the 5 minute has such low volume. The fact that it stayed above the 20 MA the entire time, actually incredible, in my opinion. Let's see the 10K chart. 10K chart really hasn't had any reversals. Ever since this failed second inch short here and pushes up, no reversals, right? As in, like, we haven't even broke a previous candle's low this entire time. We're just in a super strong uptrend. We could have 10 pushes up here. This is a, well, okay. I would say it was a trap trade, but it's gone. No joy on trap. We could say this is break a trend to new high, but in my opinion, to be more conservative, if I were gonna look for a really strong swing trade, I would wait actually for break of the 20 EMA. Because the uptrend is so strong, I want to break the 20 EMA first, and then a retest. Right now, we got something weird going on, right? We have the spike channel, and then this started to turn into another channel here, right? This acted as a spike and channel. We had a failed breakout to the top. See what happens. We're coming back to the 20 MA. I mean, we have a 99% chance we come, you know, we're gonna, well, actually, spoke too soon. We need a stronger breakout, right? This candle actually didn't end strong on the 5 minute. We may get a reversal on the 10K chart. But as long as we haven't had a first break of the 20 MA yet, I still think we're in an uptrend. We need a strong break of the 20 MA. Strong break meaning we need a moving average gap. Getting it pushed down here, I would like a moving average gap. If you guys don't know what that is, it means that there is a gap between the, right, if you want to look for above, then you need a gap from the low of the candle to the moving average. Right now, right, so we basically need something like this. We need a gap here. We need a gap between the high of the candle, of the entire candle, and the moving average, right? There's a gap here. So that's a moving average gap. That's what we're looking for for our minor reversal. And why do we look for minor reversals? Because that means after that we look for a major trend reversal. So let's see if we get it. We do have just a two-legged pullback off the 20 MA here. It's an outside bar reversal late in trend. And this late in trend, I'm less forgiving on the outside bar reversals. But we're clearly above the 20 MA, right? This trend line also holding up. I'm gonna sit on a pause here. I'm not gonna take that long. almost everything going long is making a point. So if you have some capital to spare, you may take your chances here. We do have a potential trap trade to the downside.
5-minute trap.
Doesn't look like it's gonna hit. Almost scalps out. Almost scalps out there. I'm not looking for a downtrend. I'm not looking for a short trade, but I'm looking for market structure to change here. And I'm not sure if we're gonna get it. Like, we could just have a strong bull trend day today and that's it. But this is so late in trend, it makes me very hesitant to go long. It's so late in trend. Days like this are very rare if it just keeps going up forever. It's like one of those like 2% days. But it does look like we're pushing up. I mean, that scalps out right there. This two-legged pullback scalps out amazingly. A, B, C scalps out off the 20 MA. Testing this trend line, also testing the 20 MA. Almost everything long is making a point. 11 pushes up so far, right? You can see with this 11, absolutely amazing with 11 pushes up. All right. This trap trade here, I'm almost tempted to take this trap. I'm actually gonna take this trap. If it doesn't make an outside bar reversal, I'll consider it. But if it's outside, no, pass. You know, when you're this late in trend, outside bar reversals are just that much more dangerous. That does scalp out for you immediately. This is a super strong uptrend, and I want to get a piece of it, but currently I feel I'm trapped out of it. I don't like outside bar reversals, and that was an outside bar reversal. I just don't like them. Again, this was an outside bar reversal. This is why I didn't take it. What do I mean by outside bar reversal? I mean this. I mean it goes A, B, C. It triggers that second entry. Within the same bar, reverses on itself again completely, and that makes an outside bar reversal. And it's a little more nuanced than engulfing bar, because the outside bar reversal signifies that there was already there's two reversals in one bar. Right? Because we're in an uptrend, then that pokes a downtrend, and it makes an uptrend again. So that's why I don't like to enter those. It's just too much price action within a couple bars. So I'm just sitting on my pause right now, waiting for something clear here. I guess that was the best trade so far. It was a two-legged pullback. Pikachu trade. Just watching. Right, this outside bar reversal does trigger. Right, this outside bar reversal for the trap, but the trap actually actually does trigger. You're still in trap city until you break this candle low by point. You're still in trap city here. Notice on the 10K chart, we haven't had any reversals yet. We may get one now. 10K chart, nothing breaking below the previous candle's low. We may get it now with this candle. Who knows? Wow. Yep. Okay. There was some follow through here. 5-minute chart. Like, these big wicks are making me worried. Like, I've seen strong breakouts, and to me, this is like, I don't know how strong this really is. I'm not sure how strong this really is, to be honest, pandas. I almost want to use this as my pivot high. 1, 2, 3, 4 touches. That trap trade almost makes a point. I mean, it makes a point. Perfect scalp. Just waiting, pandas. Give me something good to eat. Hopefully you guys are doing better than me. I'm just sitting on my pause right now. I do feel like whatever scalp I do take, I want to take small position. You guys are more eager than I am. You guys are already going in. Whoo! This trap about to make an absolute scalp. Right now, it's making a perfect scalp with this gold box. Made an absolute scalp. Pushing higher. I mean, this uptrend is just an uptrend. What can I say? I mean, there's nothing else to say about it than that. Making new highs. Tempting to make new highs. Most likely will make a new high. Maybe it's just one of those days. I gotta find a long entry, pandas. I mean, this is sketchy, right? When you have the outside bar reversal, comes back down and then shoots up again. It's just tricky, in my opinion. I mean, we're so late in trend, pandas. And notice, like, we have this spike channel, and this channel ends up being a spike channel. It's just like these channels are going less and less, right? You can see the momentum being lost here. Man, I mean, I can't go long here. I cannot go long. It's the top of the channel. Even though we're a strong uptrend, it doesn't mean I gotta take every long, and this is one long I cannot take. And this can make up 40 points. It doesn't matter to me. I just can't take this long right into this trend line, right into the top of the channel. Cannot do it. Right at the wedge, because this is a more unlikely thing to happen to break out here. That's a more unlikely event. But the nice thing about unlikely events is that typically they move pretty far. They have strong pushes, so like pretty strong reactions. And the reason being is because probability is low, and so if it's low probability, the risk reward has to be good. Otherwise, traders wouldn't take it. Noonie did it. Says you got a little cold, my guy. It's actually just like talking so much makes my throat so dry. Water is amazing, and I'm gonna enjoy this water until I drink some of that whiskey. Once you guys hit that 250 like goal for that whiskey challenge on the Whiskey Wednesday, let's go, baby. 13 pushes up, pandas. That means we had 13 pushes up without breaking a previous pivot low, right? We have, from this pivot low, we've never broke above, we've never broke below another pivot. And you can see with the counts continuing to go up, we got 13 counts up. Makes, oh my goodness. Another pivot low here. This pivot low doesn't break, this pivot low, this pivot low. Right? This pivot low, this pivot low, this pivot low. Every single one of these pivots haven't been touched. I haven't been broken, really. It's hitting the top of our channel nicely here. I think we're marking it correctly. I just don't have actionable trade. Like, I'm not gonna go long right here. I'm not gonna do that. Maybe it was a two-legged pullback, I might go long. Right? Maybe if it did this, I would have considered it, but right now, not with that first entry. No way, Jose. Ooh, we could break our count. This count could break. We got 13 pushes up. Absolutely amazing. Sitting on my paws. I mean, when you look at the 10K chart, it looks disgusting. Look at this. It just looks like it just wants to break. But I mean, sometimes you get price action like this. Very strange price action, but it's here. We're seeing it. Right? No breaks before. You know, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 15 bars. It's gonna end soon, right? This uptrend is gonna end soon, in my opinion. 15 bars in a row without a previous candle breaking, right? And every single one of those bars are bull bars except this one bar, which doesn't even break the previous candle's low. Absolutely incredible right now on the 10K chart. The 5-minute chart, we are pushing up, but we have big wicks here. I just want to see this count break first, and I want to see us trade clearly beneath the 20 MA. I just don't have a trade right now. And again, we're so late in trend. I'm just hesitant to go long at all. Are we gonna keep our count going up here? That's absolutely incredible. I do feel like if we do break on the 10K chart, the reversal should be minor. It should be minor. All right, the 10K, if we do break below here, the reversal should be minor, but I could be wrong. Our count is still going up and we're trap city here. Like, do I go long here? Do I go long and just expect 14 pushes up? It's hard to take this long even. Ooh, almost resetted the count. Almost. In fact, the 10K chart does trigger the second entry short. 10K does trigger it here. Let me get a push down here. All right, when you have this much price action like this, you're thinking, you know, that the reversal could be strong. It does scalp out on the 10K chart. We're coming back to the bottom of our trend line, and plus we broke our count. The count's reset. We're back to 1, right? Because we broke this pivot low. $10K looks like Slender Man. I mean, this looks like just a big old, I don't know, man. This is just not looking good. It just looks weird. Regardless, if we do break any of these channels, we have to make a new high in order for me to think about going in a reversal trade. I like to go short against this. Otherwise, I'm actually still looking to go long. I mean, we're on our trend line now, and be nice if we can get a 2-leg pullback somewhere. No setups for me yet. Sitting on my pause. The thing is, I mean, we could have gone long here. That was probably the only trade viable. But I didn't like the outside bar reversal. I did not like it. Right, another outside bar reversal here. Right, breaks below. Outside bar reversal. Didn't like that trade either. Could get a 2-leg pullback here. Typically, the first pullback on a very strong uptrend is small. So that is a pullback, and it's kind of small. And so, you know, you can use that to your advantage. Knowing that that's small, you can scale in. You can start scaling in. Come on, break even at this point. Make sure you guys scalp that like button. Let's get to that 250 like goal. Everyone does their part. I am certain we can get it. And you're wondering, Baba money, but there's only 219 viewers online. How can we have more likes than viewers? Well, the thing is, pandas, the more likes you hit, if you guys haven't noticed already, more people will join the stream. And more people join the stream, the more people can like it. And more people like it, more people will join the stream. And it's just this endless cycle of people joining the stream and liking it, and then endless whiskey for me. Let's go, baby. It's the worst signal bar I've ever seen, but let's go. Gonna go long here. High or low setup. It is the worst signal bar. Not the worst, but it's not a good signal bar. Gonna go long here. See if we can scalp out a point here. If we get a strong push down, obviously I'm not looking into this trade anymore. I would like a better signal bar than that. I would definitely like a better signal bar than that. Push. Push. Alright. Terrible signal bar. Just watching. So now we have potential to make a moving average gap. And the temptation is to take a trap trade to the downside here. Feels like entry long. That's a temptation here. But I'm going to skip it because we need to look for a new high. The reason why I say that is because I may know a panda who's been burned by that setup many times. We do get a second entry long here, and the temptation is to go short here. That is a temptation. I am gonna be a strong panda, and I'm not gonna even be tempted by that. No way. Outside bar reversal. Good luck. Right now it's failing. That trap is failing. Thoughts and prayers to those who went short on the outside bar reversal. Thoughts and prayers. And if it reverses back up, that trap technically fails, right? Because the outside bar reversal trap. And if it reverses back up, makes a new high, then we look for reversal. So I'm just sitting in my pause. So thoughts and prayers to you. Kevin Mack asks, are you trading your plan? Let's go, baby. That's right, I am. Some may consider this maybe break of trend of this spike and then new high, and this new high just happens to be another channel here. Does push down strongly. So I'm kind of mad I didn't take that trade now. It's all good. I'm still waiting for a new high. I mean, if you get a spike channel and then another channel like this, very strange, you know. Russell H took that fail second entry short. Congrats for those who took that fail second entry short. Hey, give me a 1 in the chat if you took this trap. Give me a 2 if you skipped it. Give me a 3. Or give me a 2 if you skipped it and why. And give me a 3 if you have no idea what I'm talking about. With this channel working downwards. I'm still looking for a new high because this is the first break of the moving average, and with the first break of the moving average, that to me signals that we actually have our minor reversal now, and I'm looking for a new high to look for a reversal here, and gonna sit on my pause until that happens. Andrew Gibson with a 4. Let's go, baby. Hey, you guys are getting your bamboo. Spec J with a 7. Peter Cho, too scared. Proficiently says 2, waiting for more evidence of downtrend. Proficiently answered that question. Let's go, baby. That's exactly why I didn't take it. We have our first minor reversal. And the minor reversal is like, it sounds like, is a minor reversal, and it can turn into a major trend reversal, but we can only really know that after hindsight bias. We have a higher chance of entering, especially for a major trend reversal. You want to enter it right because you typically are looking for a big swing, right? For instance, those who enter this reversal, they want a swing trade from this, right? The swing trade, I mean, if you entered best case scenario, let's just say it looks like this, and this is your swing trade. You want to hit this target here. They might hit it. I'm not sure, but even though you have a nice push down with 2 points, your swing trade is down here. 2 times your risk reward. The reason why we go for 2 times risk reward on swing trades is because the probability on swing trades is about 40% chance, right? If you're in a good one, you have about 40% chance to hit your target, right? And that might sound low, but when you have 2 times risk reward, it's a very profitable strategy. So we may be hitting this trend line now. We'll see. I'm looking for a new high still. Spawn production, fat finger at 455,850. Oh boy. Oh boy, it's close. It actually touches it. Boy, oh boy. I hope you get filled. Hope you get out of your trade. Or maybe possibly make money off of it. But those who are in this trade are looking for a swing trade like this. And this is best case scenario in my opinion. Yep, best case scenario right here. No, actually, best case scenario right here. Can't speak today. Could get a two-legged pullback here. Could just get a new low here. A, B, C. Two-legged pullback. It actually pushes lower, makes a new low here. And we're on the trend line. So that's good news for the bears. And good news for spawn production right there. Let's go, baby. Hopefully you're out. You could actually even come out with 1 tick gain. You could actually come out with a 1 point profit at this point. Arthur Lopez. Are they building a new house for you? Hammering in background. It's actually Mrs. Panda making some espresso. And when she makes espresso, she means business. So we are in this downtrend. We're in this channel, and it's actually hitting this channel perfectly. 1, 2, 3, 4 hits. Steve Y just became a panda. Thank you for your support. Enjoy your green name. Enjoy your two-legged pull-up badge as it forms over time. Enjoy your panda emoticons. Enjoy the pre-market show. If you guys don't know, there is another level of membership called Super Panda, and for those who join Super Panda, you guys can actually have access to our two-legged pullback Discord, where we continue to talk about trades off stream and share charts and ask questions, answer questions, and just have a tighter community there, because there's a lot of back and forth. You know, here, you know, you guys are watching me trade. In the Discord, everyone's equal, you know, and so there's a lot of feedback, a lot of good traders there, and a lot of people having a good time. Give Steve Y a nice warm panda welcome. Make sure you guys scalp that like button. Pushing higher now. So hopefully spawn production got out of their trade. I hope they did. And we are pushing up. He made 200 bucks. Let's go, baby. Congratulations. I can't believe you held it for a scalp. I would have not held that for a scalp. I would have just came out break even the moment it touched my target. But hey, some pandas have bigger kahunas than other pandas. Strong push down. Getting some volatility now. Strong push down. We might look for a new low here. I'm still looking for a new high, in my opinion. Still want to retest this high here, and you know, I do consider this a minor reversal. This is a minor reversal for me. I do consider that. I just need a test of the high for a major trend reversal. Sitting on my pause. I almost would go long here if I can get it. But we kind of have two opposing things, right? This minor reversal could be converting to a downtrend already, and we could be looking for a new low here for this downtrend. That could be competing, but we could also be competing for this breaker trend to a new high. So we got a couple things competing here. I'm just kind of sitting on my pause. You know, the reason why it's a little confusing, because this when market cycles transition to other market cycles, that is the most confusing time to trade, because everyone's wondering, is it going to actually convert and transition to the next market cycle, or is it going to fight and then continue the original market cycle? And it's just, it becomes a battle. And so these times get confusing for a lot of people, not only for me but for all traders, because that's the nature of the transition. We do have an outside bar reversal here, so if this does go above this candle high, it actually will be a trap trade to the upside. We had an A, B, C, and then A pattern to like a pullback. So if we actually go up here, it's actually a hidden trap trade here, and that's some advanced counting, but very good chance to make a scalp here going up. I almost want to take this scalp going long here. But I'm gonna sit in my pause because it's not a technical, right? It's not a technical trap, because it didn't let the candle finish. But this is why it pops up like that, because that was a trap trade. Right? You see that burst upwards, trap trade. But I wanted a technical trap. I want the candles to finish and we're breaking the finished candles, not developing candles. But that is, again, as I mentioned, A, B, C, A, right? Second entry short that fails and reverses within, right, within one bar, right? The second entry short triggers, and the next bar was a hidden trap, which is very confusing if you're new to this, but that's a hidden trap entry. Arthur Lopez says, I just reset my 50K account. Hey, that's a nice thing. Hey, it wasn't it wasn't your money, so. By the way, I'm Buy Money. Welcome to my stream. If you guys are just joining, what are we doing here? We are trading risk-free 100% because we're trading someone else's money using Apex funding traders. And if you want to trade risk-free and you're wondering how, well, Apex will fund you if you pass their evaluation. And to pass their evaluation, all you have to do is go to the website and sign up. And once you pass, they give you a funded account. And so right now there is a 50% off code pinned to the top of the chat, also on the bottom of your screen. Make sure you use that 50% off code because that is a deal, I think. In my opinion, you know, you pay $150 to pass an evaluation and they give you $150,000 to trade. In my opinion, that is a deal that is hard to beat. Very hard to beat. So if you're interested, please use the coupon, right? There's also a link in the pinned message. Right now, we're looking for that new high still. I'm looking for that new high. Then I'll be looking for my big major trend reversal. That's when I'll be looking for it. Also, what are we trading here? We don't trade crypto. We don't trade, I don't know, stocks, commodities, whatever. We trade only S&P futures here. And so we trade it here every single day. Day trade, 9 o'clock, 9:15 for the mainstream, 9 o'clock for the pre-market show. And we use only one single setup. We trade only one single instrument. We trade only one single setup, the two-legged pullback. It's a setup that looks like this, A, B, C. Or we call first pullback, first entry, second pullback, and we love to enter into the second entry. The reason why we look for the setup is because the market loves to move in twos. And once it makes two moves on something, then typically on the reversal, right, on a pullback, two-legged pullback, right, we typically find a 90% probability to make a point. And for every contract, 1 point is $50. So we have a trap trade here, Pandas, and I'm willing to take this trap trade. I just want a good wick here, and I'm willing to take this long here. Looking for that new high still. I'm looking for a wick here, and I'm going to look for a reversal. I'm going to take this long here, Pandas. Sorry, I was in the middle of explaining something, but hey, when the market gives you something, you got to take it. And I think the market is going to give us a reversal here. Let's see if we get a nice setup. Terrible signal bar. Really bad signal bar. Possibly the worst kind of signal bar. I cannot trade that trade. So as I was saying, well, we got a two-legged pullback right here. I'm not saying this is a good one, but it's a two-legged pullback. A, B, C. Two pushes up, and then it comes reverses and makes more than a point. If you want more information or details about the setup, you can look in the description. There are playlists going over the details of the two-legged pullback, such as how to count legs, how to identify second entries, how to identify traps. So please, if you want more information, go ahead and check out those playlists. Also on screen, you can see a two-legged pullback indicator, and we use this every single day here because all we trade are two-legged pullbacks. So what better indicator to have than an indicator that tells you automatically when there is two-legged pullbacks forming on the charts. If you want more information about the two-legged pullback indicator, you can go to the official website at www.twoleggedpullback.com. It's on the bottom of your screen as well. That's it for the introduction, Pandas. Today is Whiskey Wednesday, so if we can hit 250 likes, I'm going to drink some whiskey with you guys in the morning, bright and early. The sensation of drinking whiskey like at 11 a.m. is like no other. You still have the taste of toothpaste in your mouth. It's quite a nice minty taste, minty whiskey. So this trap trade actually ends up trapping here, but it's just too far down. I wish it was a better trap for me, but this trap too far down. But it's hitting our trend line now. I would basically take any trade long right now until we make a new high. And once we make a new high, I'm going to start transitioning gears to looking for a low or looking for a short trade. But right now, I'm thinking this market is pretty clear and wants to make a new high right now. And I want to enter a trap trade. I want to enter some sort of two-legged pullback. The market is being so stingy these days, especially on stream. I mean, I want something. Give me something, two-legged pullback. This is our first entry here. Give me a two-legged pullback, please. Ryan Ruzic asks, if you get a new computer, how do you move your license? Go ahead and just email support@twoleggedpullback.com. They will help you out. Sleepy Joe says they're basically only giving you a trailing drawdown, not the 150K. Still is a great deal. That's kind of true. It's the trailing drawdown until you can make more money than the trailing drawdown. The trailing drawdown stops once you make more money than the trailing drawdown on your account. It turns to a static drawdown, and then after that, basically, it's off to the races. You can basically trade, you know, and the thing is, it gives you the capability to trade, you know, with the 150K, I believe, like, you can trade 15 contracts, something like that. Looking for that new high, like I mentioned a long time ago. We have a double top here, and when we broke this low here, the moment I saw this, I was saying I don't want to enter this because I'm looking for a new high, and the new high just got attempted here with a double top. And you're thinking, oh, this is a reversal, look at this, so easy. But no, this reversal fails. Actually, it's reversing, make a new high. When this new high is created, I'm going to start changing gears, looking for a reversal. Yeah, this is just too, I mean, it is like, it looks like a strong uptrend because there's nothing below it, but to me that makes it look weak actually. And the market might just give us this double top, maybe not even a new high, just a straight up double top before it reverses. Typically it does make a new high. It's actually very rare to be a perfect double top like this. I mean, you're talking about a $4,569 product, and you hitting the price point exactly to the penny. That's pretty that's pretty hard to do. It's pretty rare. So most likely either we're gonna break a little higher, or you know, even end up a little short, but we hit it, so I'm thinking we're gonna go a little higher here. Almost to the point I want to take this trap trade if it does trigger, just to get a scalp, really quick scalp here. Mrs. Panda just dropping off some panda treats. So we could have actually made a double top here. Hey, I'm open to that possibility. If we get a reversal trade here, I will be very tempted. I would be very tempted to take a failed second entry long here. I mean, the market will get me here. It will get me. If this reversal doesn't work and we get a failed second entry long because of that double top, I would say the market got me, tricked me big time. But I'm gonna take it if we get a failed second entry long here. Very interested in failed second entry long. So that's my setup, and you guys know it. Let me make this a little cleaner because since they extend forever, it gets a little hectic, a little too much noise on the charts. So I'm gonna actually just do this here. You can see all my trend lines, all my channels. Strong push down. I would be interested in a two-legged pullback now. I don't even need a fail second entry long. I just need a two-legged pullback, breaking below the 20 minute once again with a double top here. And if we break below this neckline, especially with a trap trade, man, oh man, oh man, you know I'm in that trade. Give me, please, some sort of setup that I can enter in this wonky market right now. Look at this, like, like it just looks terrible. I mean, I got no setup, so Panda, sorry. Just sitting on my paws here. And you know, one thing at least what we have, Pandas, is we have a whiskey challenge. So make sure you guys scalp that like button. Just watching here. Got no setups for us. So Pandas, I am not tempted to enter a trade. We do have this double top here, and that's giving me, for me, I think, a good reason to go short if we can find it. If we can find a good reason to go short, I want to go short here. Give me a good setup and I'll take it. Just watching though. Currently, nothing I'm very interested in. Breaking above 20 MA. Actually creating a two-legged pullback on the 10K chart. Actually insane. We created two-legged pullback on a 10K chart here. A, B, C, because we made a double top, the count didn't reset. So we actually have a two-legged pullback on the 10K chart. It's far away from a 20 MA. I'm not sure if I'll take that, but clearly going above the 20 MA now on the 2K chart. Looks like some sort of trading range now. Andrew Gibson says, is there some kind of pill that makes you less impatient? Give me a two-legged pullback here. I'll take it. Give me a second entry short. I'll take it. Let's go. Let's go. Give me a second entry short. I'll take it. As long as we get a decent signal bar of some sort. and I wanted to trigger beneath the 20 EMA. That would be the most probable thing for me, or the most like highest trade, probable trade. I need my second entry. We may trap on the 10K chart. I may even be inclined to take a trap on the 10K chart with small size, really small size. So currently the 10K is actually trapping right now, and there's a trap here. It's a Pikachu trade to the downside. I might be looking to take that, but we'll see. I'd rather take a short here. I'd rather take a second entry short here. Preferably a Pikachu trade. I want this short trade here. I want this short. And I may even swing it. Give me a second short here. Give it to me. Priming up my order here. If the signal bar is really terrible, I'm not interested. Signal bar is about 1, 2, 3. It'd be 3.5 points of risk because you have one tick below, one tick above. It's 3.5 points of risk here on this candle. Signal bar is decent. I'll take it. Let's go. It was a Pikachu trade, trap trade. I'm gonna come to the bottom of my trend line here, bottom of my channel, and if we get stopped out here, it's all good. I think this trade is worth taking. Double top Pikachu trade to the downside, and we have a potential good risk reward here. I mean, I could potentially look for 2 times risk reward. Should I look for 2 times risk reward? I almost want to take 2 times risk reward here. If we can even get 1 point. Looks like it's struggling to go down. It might trap me here. But in my opinion, even if it traps me, I like this setup and I like how what's happening here. We got 2-legged pullback, and we have like a double top here, looking for a reversal trade here and looking to push down. And I like the setup here, and it might not work out, but I like the setup so much I don't even care if it doesn't work out. I'm happy with this trade. I'm happy with this trade regardless of how it turns out, because I like the setup. Let's go, baby. We made 2 points. 2 points on the main position here. We're gonna see how long this runner can go. Let's go, baby. Give me a good runner. Give me a good runner. Let's go, baby. Stinger bamboo, strong push down, and I could have held my main position to try to get this, but maybe first trade I just wanted to get a nice trade here. But what I do know is I have my capital protected, and I have a runner here, and I'm gonna see how far this runner goes. This could be the trade of the day, right? This could be one of those trades that just never gets stopped out. It could be. I'm hoping it is, but we'll see. All right, this could be the opening reversal that we're looking for. Double top, right? Reversal setup, right? We were waiting so patiently for this failed second entry long right here. Plus Pikachu, plus 2-legged pullback, right? It's a Pikachu's both, best of both worlds right now. And let's see here. Let's see how far this goes. I want to end this trade using my stop loss, not my limit order. I want my limit order to go as far as it can. Right? I don't really care about the limit order. I'm caring more about my stop loss. And I'm going to try to lose this. I'm going to try to get out of this trade with my stop loss, purely on my stop loss. So we didn't hit our swing target, and so we would still be in this trade actually, waiting for a swing, and you'd be sweating now. No joy on the runner, unfortunately, but we still got our bamboo. We got 2 points on the main, the core position, and then the runner got stopped out. No joy. It's all good, pandas. Yeah, I really thought that could have been one of those trades that just goes on forever, and it might hit it now. Who knows? It might hit it now. I mean, we're looking for one more leg down at least, right? With a reversal setup, well, at least one more leg down. But I really wouldn't manage that trade any other way. I really wouldn't. It's actually funny because it actually goes right to my stop, and if it doesn't go higher than this and it actually breaks below, then man, that stop hunted me, my runner, like perfectly stop hunted me. But I don't know how else I would really manage that trade. I almost want this to reverse at this point because my runner's out. And I don't want it to actually come and go on forever, just stopping me out perfectly. Oh boy, oh boy. You know, it hits the stop loss perfectly on my runner. But for anyone who's still in this trade, congratulations. You're making some bamboo. The thing is, like, if I were swing trading this, I'll actually be I'd be sweating right now, coming back up. But technically, I would still be in this trade if I was swing trading this. We have the first touch of the 20 EMA for the 10K chart. And this could be just a pullback the 10K needed in order for us to push higher here. Unsure. But the 2K chart does look like a nice reversal here. It could happen here. We are pushing lower. Man, it stops me out perfectly, and now it's deciding if it wants to push lower now. Man, oh man. The market is vicious, right? Comes out perfectly, stops me out, and then starts to go further down. If I actually put my runner, my stop loss on break even, not break even +1, I'll still be in this trade. But I like to protect. I like to protect my commissions. That's how I like to keep my runners, manage my runners. So it's just unfortunate. It just happens to stop us out here. It's all good, pandas. We move on to the next trade. You know, the nice thing is, even if this is a reversal, right, it's not too late. We can still enter in again with a good setup. It looks like we're pushing higher, so regardless, I think that runner will be stopped out. In fact, we are hitting it perfectly again. And technically, we're still in the runner. Okay. All right. There's no way I would have, you know, I definitely would be out right now. There's no way I would hold this runner longer than this. Two-legged pullback here. A, B, C. Will I go short here? I don't know, pandas. Hey, would you go short here? Give me a 1 if you go short on this two-legged pullback. I don't want to go short because I'm looking at a 10K chart. This looks pretty bullish to me, bouncing off the 20 EMA like that. So for me, I want to skip this, but it's not a bad secondary short to enter, in my opinion. I almost want to enter this. Almost want to enter it. The risk is also small, and we're hitting our trend line plus the 20 EMA. I think we're in a downtrend right now. The only thing stopping me is that 10K chart, right? Kind of bullish off of the 20 EMA here, and this actually might trigger a new high here on the 10K chart. Let's check our 5-minute. The 5-minute actually is making a beautiful two-legged pullback. A, B. Whoa. Whoa. All right, that answers that question. Should I have taken that short? I guess I should have. Interesting. No follow through. And this trap basically fails against a short and reverses. It does scalp me up nicely, but doesn't go much further than that. Pushing higher. Wow, that was like violent movement. So sorry. So, you're technically still in this trade if you're in a swing trade. You're technically in it still. You get stopped out up here. You're technically in this trade still if you're swing trading this. And the swing trade again. This is your target. If it misses this target and breaks this high, we're looking for a new high, in my opinion. If it breaks above here, we're looking for a new high. Like, if we missed our swing trade, I mean, these swing traders are going to get stopped out. Right? All the swing traders just got stopped out right there. They just got stopped out. Looking for a new high. 5-minute printing two-legged pullback. 10K also second entry long. So I'm kind of glad I didn't swing trade that. I just kind of got my 2-point scalp. And trust me, I was eyeing the 20 EMA on the 10K chart for a long time. That's kind of a reason why I didn't want to swing trade that. If this traps, I'm gonna long. I mean, I'd be surprised if we don't make a new high here. I'd be actually pretty surprised. In fact, if we make a lower high here, the reason why I'd be surprised is because we missed this swing trade and we're pushing higher now, and usually the opposite is strong reaction. And if we don't break this high, I'll be actually pretty surprised. If we don't break this high, then I'm thinking we're gonna actually push lower, and this is the reversal spot because we're making a double top and a lower high double top, and this is the reversal that may be the one that, you know, breaks this uptrend, but who knows. 10K chart, just clear it. It's just a two-legged pullback off the 20 EMA. It's just simple as that. Pandas. Thing is, we did break this, right? So this M pattern, right? M for murder. This M pattern. You know, some of you guys wonder, why don't I take these M patterns or W patterns? Well, this is why. You know, I don't just take. I just wouldn't just go short here. If I were, I would need my stop loss to be way up here. And I'd probably trade one contract if that was the case. We are missing this double top by entire like 2 points here. Makes me wonder what's happening. I mean, we could just be in this trading range marked by the trading range indicator. Come back down to the bottom of the trading range. Who knows? In my opinion, this is first break a trend on this downtrend. We're looking for a new low now. Hard to say. This is a lower high setup on this. Ah, man. I don't know. I'm feeling uncomfortable. Don't know what's gonna happen here. Hopefully you guys are doing well. Liz Sanawi says, getting some volatility is a news driven. I don't think so. I don't think it's news driven. News driven is usually more than that. I don't know. I don't know what's happening right now, Pandas. I'm looking for a new low. I'm also looking for a new high. What's gonna happen first? All I know is I don't have a setup. I don't know if I can go short here, Pandas. I might go long here if I can, but hard to say. I mean, it looks like it could be a trading range, and this will be a failed breakout. But I feel like we're making a new high here. The two-leggy turtle toes. Got the two-leggy. We might have a two-leggy forming here. Oh, count just reset, pushing higher. That's what I'm saying. I'd be very surprised if we don't break this high, especially because we missed this swing trade. But I have no entries, Panda. No entries. This is so frustrating. Give me an entry, please. There we go. There's our new high. That's what I was looking for. There, we missed that swing trade. This is my trend line right now, going up. I would take a trap trade. If we get trap trade here, I'll take a trap trade, thinking this is gonna like kind of burst up here. But no entries, pandas. I'm just sitting on my pause. Al Brooks would just buy right now. Buy. If we get trap trade, I may be interested in going long. It'll be a very risky trade because we're far away from the 20 MA, but I'll be basically trading the momentum of this uptrend. Basically an always in long trade. But I will first need a candle to break a previous candle's low before considering that. I mean, in my opinion, when your 10K chart looks like this, just like glides off the 20 MA like this, strong uptrend. That's what I'm thinking. Strong uptrend. Doesn't even touch our trend line here. Absolutely amazing. Actually does touch it perfectly here. We have a trend line from this low to this pivot low. Touches it here. It touches it again. It's a nice two-legged pullback. Maybe I should have taken that. Whoops, this is wrong. Count is wrong here. A, B, C. Two-legged pull back to the 20 MA. Also trend line. I didn't mark this trend line. I didn't think about marking it, but now looking at my, that's nice. That's really nice. I could have had it, but I think I was being lazy. Velocity says, what's the purpose of the two-legged pullback Discord without the indicator? Because you get to trade two-legged pullbacks. We still talk about setups. You can still count them manually. We can still read charts. Still waiting for those 250 likes. We're at 144. We're about 100 away, pandas, and we got about 15 minutes left on the stream. Can we get 100 likes in the last 15 minutes of the stream? Is it possible? I might take this trap trade. I want to trade small here, though. Just because the momentum's so strong, I'm going to take this. I hate outside bar reversals and overextended. Multiple. 1, 2, 3, 4. Overlapping bars. Ooh, I like this now. Come to Papa. Ooh, I don't like how that ended. I kind of want this trap trade still. Thinking we're going to get another push higher here. I mean, we're in a strong uptrend in my opinion. If we get a push higher, I'll be interested in going long here. Do not copy my trades. Do not copy my trades. This is a risky long, but in my opinion, we are in a strong uptrend. I'm going to take this trap to go higher. Breakout mode. Far away from a 20 MA. This is why this is risky. If we get another overlapping bar, probably wouldn't take it. I mean, we're at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 overlapping bars. Starting to lose some momentum, but in my mind, this is just a small little pause here for the uptrend to continue. Too many overlapping bars. About 4 overlapping bars right now. Not interested anymore. Many overlapping bars here. Sitting on my pause, I have no idea what's happening. I don't know why it was such a strong pause. 10K. This 10K candle is about 2 points large. That range. That's pretty rare for a 10,000 tick candle to have only 2-point range. Perfect scalp. Absolute scalp. Coming back to the top of our double bottom. Very interesting here. I mean, what is this? What's happening right now? Might be a trading range. It might just come back to the bottom of this trading range, but huh. Could be an expanding pattern, right? We do have a lower low and a higher high. How do we look like here? Could be that. It could be something like this forming, but too early to tell. Arthur Lopez asks, where's his music from? He likes listening to it while he loses money. If you go to the description, there is a link to the playlist. It's just a lo-fi radio. Two-legger pullback. Got two-leggy possibly forming here. Do I want to go long here though? Is this indicative of a strong uptrend? I think so. If we're still in this trend line and also off the 20 MA, I'd be willing to go long, but I need a two-leggy here. But the thing about the two-legged pullback Discord, you know, it's actually, people get kind of creative. I don't really use any other indicators. I just read price action. But a lot of other people like to mix, you know, the two-legged pullback with other things like RSI or, you know, some levels and things like that. Supply demand, you know, it's all viable things to use, I think. But for me, it's keep things simple as possible. Just sitting on my pause here. Again, we have a first entry, and don't forget, pandas, we had 13 pushes up here. We may get like 10 pushes up here now. You know, when you have something like this many pushes up in a row, we're starting from way down here, 1 2 3 4, it has 13 pushes up. We might get something similar here, like something like 10 pushes up. Probably not 13 pushes up again, but we could have something where just get multiple pushes up. Slowly grinds. Just watching. Ah, no setups. We need a two-leggy here. I think it's gonna have one more push up because a 10,000 tick chart, we only have one push up here, typically 2 legs up. So we're looking for one more push up on these higher time frames. 5 minute as well wants one more push up, and so that means for me, I'm looking for a two-leggy second entry long. might get our two-leggy here. Come on, come to Papa. Trigger the second pullback here. Captain G says, the sad thing is the moment I enter, I know the market's going to dump. But if I won't, it'll go to the moon. All right, Captain G, make sure you let us know when you enter so we can short. I'm looking for a two-leggy here. A, B, C. There we go. We got our second pullback. Finally. Took about 30 minutes, more than 30 minutes to get our second entry long. Woo, it took forever. Now it's a terrible signal bar. Nice, nice. Give me a decent signal bar here. Be interesting going long. Give me a decent signal bar. It'll be interesting going long. We do potentially have a break a trend to new high. That could be what we're seeing here, especially if we're pushing this hard down now underneath the 20 MA. Right, we broke above here. You know, swing traders are making money now, right? We got bear swings making money. Right, that's where the bear swings are making money here. Right here, they made money. Bear swing traders. Man, but that's weird. I mean, in my opinion, this is first break of this trend. Looking for a new high now. But that's a pretty strong push down, and it could be more characteristic of a trading range where this is a bull leg in the trading range and we're looking for now the bear leg in the trading range, and typically they move very quickly until they hit the bottom of the trading range. So it makes me tempted to actually go short here if we get a trap, but I need a setup. I don't have anything here. I'm just waiting. The market is just market is just doing nothing, giving us nothing. You can only take what the market gives you, and the market doesn't give you any setups. It's just, it is what it is. Just sitting on your paws. At least we got a good one here that we were preemptively thinking about for a very long time, and the moment it happened, we were able to scalp out 2 points. You know, and that's the thing. You know, that's the dream. You can make like $300, $400, $500 a day average on like 4 Apex accounts. Then, you know, I'm using 4 because that's the math is easy. But, you know, if you have 4 Apex accounts and, you know, you get 250 trading days in a year, plus or minus. If you have 4 accounts, that means you multiply that by 4, so it's 1,000. And so to figure out what your average, like your yearly income would be, you just multiply that by your $1,000 times whatever average you make per day. So if you make 300 a day, that means at the end of the year you're making $300,000. You know, and that's not bad. That's not bad at all. And this is all coming with risk-free, right, trading, right? This is not your money you're trading. You're trading someone else's money. So that's the dream. You know, if you can make $300 a day, and $300 a day is not that much. We do have a trap here, and I am so tempted to take this trap, pandas. In fact, I'm going to take it, and I might have a loser here, but I am so tempted to take this. I'm breaking my rules because I typically wait for a new high here. But this trap, you know, if we are in a bear leg in a trading range, then we can come back down here. And I'm taking this trap because of the risk reward here that we potentially could have. I'm only trading 2 contracts here because I understand that if it doesn't work out, there's a chance that it might not work out. It's a kind of a lower probability trade, but good risk reward. This is why I'm taking it. Right underneath the 20 MA, having a trap trigger. The only thing I don't like about it is that we should make a new high here, but in my opinion, if we are in a trading range, then this could be the bear leg of the trading range coming back to the bottom of our trading range here. You know, on the 10K chart, the trading range is very clear, right? The 10K chart has the trading range mapped out for us. We're breaking a little bit higher here, but we're still in Trap City. We're in Trap City until we hit the 25s. We're still in Trap City here. Yeah, I can't take this. Even if it comes down, I can't take it. I'm still thinking we're looking for a new high. I'm going to stick to my rules. It might not even trigger. I'm saying I'm very tempted to take the short. But man, think about it. If you make $500 a day, you're talking about $500,000, $500,000 a year, trading someone else's money. Absolutely incredible. That today we have a product out there for us that allows us to do that, risk free. That is insane to me. This is why like Apex is so appealing, because you can have 4 accounts open, make $500 a day, and with a trade copier, that turns into $500,000 a year. That's a dream, right? That's a dream. We're talking about an average, right? Like, you're gonna have losing days, you're gonna have big days, big winning days. As long as your losing days aren't too big, right? You should be fine. Michael Chin made $500 a day, selling his little crash course on whatever. That's what he's making $500 a day on. Andre B says, what? Laugh out, only 251 trading days, so like 120k? Yeah, $500 a day means $500,000 a year, because if you guys don't know, this trap looks so tasty. I'm skipping this trap, pandas. I'm skipping this trap, even though I really like it, but I'm skipping this trap because I think we have one more push up, and I'm gonna stick to my rules here. Yeah, so if you have 4 accounts with Apex, right? Let's just say you open 4 50k accounts, right? 50k accounts is $50, right? Just to do the evaluation. So you're talking about with initial investment of $200 on your own, you have potential to make $500,000 a year. The reason being is because you have 4 accounts and you trade one account $500 a day, then you copy that account to all other 4 of them, or the other 3, and that will make it so you're actually making right $2,000 a day. But you're trading it as if you have the risk of just one account with $500. So you're trading, you're agnostic to how many accounts you have. You're just trading one account because you have the trade copier. And of course you want to check if the trade copier is working as it should. But yeah, with that mentality, you can actually trade, right? With the risk of just $500 a day with one account, you can make $500,000 a year. Hope that makes sense. So right now, I'm trading multiple accounts. You guys have no, I mean, the pandas know how many accounts I have, but I have so many accounts right now with Apex. It's ridiculous. So, I mean, I'm making $300 today, right, on the stream, but that converts to, to be honest, right, that means if you lose money, you're also, right, compounding your losses. So you have to trade smart. You have to be able to manage your risk. Right, I had a red day on stream yesterday, but ended green, or basically ended flat at the end of the day. Just sticking to the rules, right? You're down 1,300, but you stick to the rules, and you'll be profitable. In fact, the reason why I probably lost money on stream is because I didn't stick to the rules. That's the painful thing. So we are getting a second push up here, like I thought, right, on the higher time frames. It just seems incredibly slow right now. Right, we're getting all this chop here, Hard to say what's gonna happen. The Worldview Bro asks, I'm on 50k evaluation. Whatever evaluation you pass is the account they'll fund you. Jason Hudnail asks, if you were copying trades to 4 accounts at all times, why wouldn't you just use one account and larger sizes? The reason being is because you're spreading your risk out, right? Like if I'm trading 20 contracts on one account versus 5 contracts on one account spread across 4 accounts. Because of that trailing threshold, right, you're spreading your risk across multiple accounts. So hopefully that makes sense, right? So you're actually trading, right, instead of 300,000, you know, if you're trading 4 accounts and you have 4 $300,000 accounts, you're actually trading $1.2 million, right? You're funded 1.2 million. So you're spreading your risk across 1.2 million instead of just 300,000. Hope that makes sense. This could be a failed second entry long here. This could be a failed attempt, and we could get a strong push down. I'm sitting my pause though. My rules tell me I need a new high here. That's what my rules say. So I'm sticking to my rules. This could be a trading range as well. If you want to see this as a trading range, you can take the risk here to come back to the bottom, or 2 times risk reward, but probably have to trade small because the probability is low. Coop asks, where is this trade copier software? Apex has their own version of it. I think there's a couple you can find, but I just use Apex's. You do have to pay money for it though. I don't get anything from, you know, telling you guys about that, but yeah. This trap trade, it's so tempting to go short here, but I'm just gonna sit on my pause. I'm actually tempted to go short, but this is a higher low second entry long. Decent signal bar. Actually, maybe we should go long here, huh? Decent signal bar to go long. Still in Trap City. The reason why I'm not going long here, Pandas, is because I think we're at the top of a trading range. Just because when I look at the past, we have all this price action going up and down here. So we have potential to be at top of a trading range. So this is why I'm not going long here, Pandas. And I'm actually thinking that we're going to come down here if this trading range, you know, stands. Swinning asks, what coin am I on? This is not a coin. This makes Bitcoin look like an infant's game. This is S&P futures, the emini, and it makes the liquidity of Bitcoin look like it's an altcoin. The liquidity in the emini is insane. It's the most liquid market, the largest market in the world. Nothing trades more than the emini, not even NASDAQ. Nothing comes close to the S&P 500. I'm just telling you that right now. Nothing comes close. That's why we trade it every single day here. Good push up. That was a second entry long. Looking for that new high, like I mentioned. So that's why I didn't want to take any of these traps, because I was thinking we're making a new high here, right? We had the first break of this trend. Looking for a new high here, and that could be the attempt for the new high. I mean, the new high technically will be here. And you know, you actually will look for a short trade from now on out. Actually, not a bad second entry long, but I was thinking we might be at the top of a trading range. Was unsure. Almost got 300 concurrent viewers. Let's get to 250 likes. How about I'll keep this stream up till 11:05, or how about one more trade, 11:10 or one more trade, and then I'll keep the stream up. We'll keep to 11:10. We'll give you guys a chance to hit that 250 like goal. Because we're so close. Let's go, baby. Captain G asks, am I long right now? I am not. If you look in the bottom right of your screen, you can see if the numbers aren't moving, then I'm just flat, and that's my current P&L of the day. But when you see those numbers start moving around, that means I'm in a trade. You'll also see it on screen. It's very obvious when I'm in a trade on screen because you'll see these big brackets. Like, you'll see a bracket like this. Like if I was long, you'll see a bracket like this, and it'll be like trading. It'll be going up and down. Andrew Gibson waiting for his third account. Let's go, baby. He's about to achieve his dreams. I will say yesterday was pretty difficult on stream, but off stream the day got much easier. We do have a two-legged pullback. We do have another test of this high. I would like a break of this high, right? Again, like I said, it's very difficult for something to hit exactly the same price to the penny, especially on a $4,571 product. Typically, we'll make a little higher high. This trap trade, or that, not a trap trade, that short makes a point. Let's see if this makes a point. This is a swing trade. This is a swing trade here. There we go. Here's our new high. This is where I would probably swing trade. I would use this as my swing trade, and I wouldn't be surprised if it hits it, especially now. So that's a nice swing trade up here. See if the bulls get it. I'm very interested if bulls are hitting their swing trades, because it tells me who's in power. It tells me who's in control. If the bulls are making their swing trades, then we know the bulls are in control. Right? If the bulls and bears are missing their swing trades, then we know we're probably in trading range of some sort. Almost hits the 2 times risk reward on this bar here. On this, misses by 1 tick actually. That was a nice trade, I think. I just wasn't sure because, yeah, I mean, I thought potentially trading range. We can come back down here, but obviously the market had other plans. We actually missed the swing trade by 1 tick. Most likely we'll come back up to it though within the next 2 or 3 bars. Almost tempted to go long at this traps to see if we can get that swing trade. I'll be interested in a 2-legged pullback. I mean, at this point, you're actually looking to break a trend to new low. Sorry, break a trend and reversal, right? Break a trend to new high already happened. You're looking for a reversal at this point. But looking at the 10K chart, I mean, we're just continuing to climb upwards here, and I mean, obvious upward bias right now, but yeah, I'm curious if we're gonna break this high here. Very curious if we break that high. Where is that? $45.86. I'm gonna mark it on this. $45.86 will be that pivot high. Strong push down. We actually missed that swing trade by 1 tick. Did I measure this correctly? I think I did. Yes, I did. So we actually missed it by 1 tick. Very interesting. 189 likes. You guys have about 60 more likes to go. Can you guys do it? I mean, we have 285 viewers. If 60 more of you scalp that like button, we're gonna drink some whiskey. Let's go, baby. Do appreciate you guys participating here. At this point, I almost just want to go long. But, I mean, the price action, it doesn't look strong at all. It really doesn't look strong. We do have a gap here formed. I'll use this. We do have a gap here. Doesn't really matter what I use, but we just have a gap. We haven't touched this. We haven't touched this yet. We do have a gap here. We could hit the swing trade with this break here, but I would wait for a two-legged pullback actually. Andrew Gibson says, I have a mosquito bite inside my ear. Please send help. Do you want someone to come to your house and like suck on your ear or something? I don't know what kind of help you want. In fact, hey, there's actually this one product on Amazon. I think is you can just look up like mosquito stickers. They are actually amazing. Like if you have a mosquito bite and you put one of those stickers on there, it just does not itch. It's just basically a, what's it called? Not a cortisone. What is that? What's it called? When a cortisol? It's like a cortisol sticker. Whoa, 221 likes. Where did this motivation come from to? Hey, if everyone does their part, you can easily get 30 more likes. Let's go, baby. Man, almost to 250 likes. Let's go, baby. Hey, Whiskey Wednesday. Whiskey Wednesday. Got 25 more likes. 25 more likes. Watch right when it hits 250, everyone's gonna just unlike it. Kryptonite says, you just pop up on my feed and I clicked it. Shoot, I wasn't expecting to see a panda. Good one. Let's go, baby. Only talking panda. Only person who trades a two-legged pullback live for you. Everyone else who trades a two-legged pullback, if they're not doing it live, they aren't doing it for real. Let's go, baby. Man, what if I just ended the stream right now before you guys could even reach the goal? Easy peasy, easy money. Monet. Okay, we do have a two-legged pullback here, pandas, but we do have break a trend to new high at the same time. We missed this by one tick. I almost want to go long to hit that swing trade. I almost want to go long here, but if it reverses on me, I'm going to reverse my trade, pandas. That's how I'm going to take this. I'm going to actually go long here, try to hit that swing, and if it reverses on me, I'm going to reverse my trade. I'm going to go for a swing trade to the downside. Andre B says, like every time I look at the video, laugh aloud, basically draw them anywhere. What's a textbook two-legged pullback? It's all about the context. For an uptrend, you want to just a two-legged pullback back to the 20 EMA. That's the basic. We'll start with that. A, B, C is what we're getting here. Textbook two-legged pullback off the 20 EMA. But we also have this break of trend to new high. So what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to take this second entry long, and if it fails, I'm going to reverse it and go short. But let's see if it triggers first. We need a decent signal bar here. Give me a decent signal bar and I'll go long. If it's not a decent signal bar, I'll just look for the short trade. Terrible signal bar. I'm actually just looking to reverse this now. So let's see if we get a trigger above, and then we're gonna go. Now we're beneath the 20 MA. I'm actually looking to go short here now for a swing trade. Right, break of trend to new high. Looking for a reversal. Right, major trend reversal. We missed it by one tick. Actually, I'll keep that up there so we can see it. We missed this by one tick here, this swing trade, and these swing traders are mad right now, are very angry. They are mad. Ooh, actually signal bar developing here, not bad. Maybe I'll stick to my original plan. I'll go long, and small little gap here. Small little gap here. Signal bar is actually not that good. I may go long here. I still kind of want to go long. I think we might still hit this. We have a gap here. Makes me think we're actually a strong uptrend still. Doji bar. semi-bullish bar. If we don't fill that gap, I'm gonna go long here. Double bottom on that gap. I'm gonna go long here, pandas. And if this trap fails, I will reverse it and we'll see what happens. I might get hit twice, but the risk is not that large. Plus I'm trading a little smaller here. We're at 236 likes. That's what, 14 more likes? I'd love to end this on a win here. We have this gap here. It makes me think we're gonna get pushed up. If you want to know what time frame we're using, look at the top left of your screen. It tells you exactly what time frame we're on. I'm in this trade and I will reverse it. Oh, I'm reversing this trade. It's outside bar reversal. I have to swing trade this. I might get hit twice here, pandas, but I need to swing trade this down on this reversal. It just puts me in and I got to swing trade this down. I lose about 2 points there. Well, let's see if we get a nice swing trade here. This swing fails. Might be big pain. Ooh, looks like it's failing. That swing trade fails. We need more than that, in my opinion. That's just 1 point. I mean, this is 2 times risk reward for a swing trade. I'm looking for 2 times risk reward here. Or that fails, and I'm looking for 2 times risk reward to the other side. And I only really would reverse it if I can know at least I can make up the money that I lost here. And we're not even there yet. So if I lose this again, it's all good, pandas. I mean, it's part of the plan. I'm willing to lose that twice. I don't mind. But, you know, that's why I traded only 2 contracts, because I was willing to reverse my trade. But this reversal looks like it's failing, right? That's not a reversal you were looking for. And I'll probably lose my swing trade here, and I'll probably get stopped out. Right? If that swing trade fails, it probably will stop me out here. And we risked about how much here? That was 1, 2, 2.5 points of risk. We lost 2.5 points, but so in my opinion, this swing trade needs to be at least 2.5 points long, right? This reversal, because I reversed my trade. But this swing trade is currently failing, right? This is not what you want to see if you're in a swing trade. And I might get stopped out here double time. But it's all good, pandas. For me, all part of the plan, and I was willing to lose both of those. And it's all good. It might end red again today, but in my mind, because of the potential of the risk reward here, like I wouldn't really trade it any other way. So it is what it is. Right, I saw that we bounced off that gap, and then we didn't fill the gap in reverse. I was thinking, okay, that could be a good swing, could be a good scalp here, just to make a second entry long here. And the second entry fails, reverses immediately, and this reversal reverses immediately. And now we're just getting some crazy price action. But it is what it is. If I get stopped out here, move on. We'll end red in the day, but stick to the plan, and I assure you, you will be profitable. So we're just watching this play out. Most likely will stop me out, because the fact that this reversal failed. When the reversals fail, then you have a strong reaction the other way. But that's tricky, right? We have a reversal here. It does scalp out immediately. I could have scalped out, but because I was in this long trade, in my opinion, it's not worth a scalp. I need at least to make up this money I lost here. Especially if I'm going to reverse a trade, I'm thinking, okay, it's because I think it's going to move strongly the other way, and if it doesn't, then it is what it is. But at the end, I'm happy with this trade. I don't mind losing this. I think it's a good trade, right? Especially if you just scalped out. And honestly, I should have just gone in the reversal like I was thinking, right? Break a trend to new high, and I was thinking this was gonna reverse. But I got a little antsy, a little FOMO-y. I was like, maybe I can make a scalp going the other way, and made me lose money first. And now it's forcing me to do a swing trade here instead of just scalping out, which I could have just made money there. But we are pushing lower here. And I can only hope. Wow. All right, let's go, baby. Let's go, baby. Easy peasy, easy money. Let's get that bamboo. Let's go, baby. I'm telling you, pandas, stick to the plan. Stick to the plan, pandas. I'm up 512. And you know what that means, right? The reason why I knew that was a good trade is because when it bursted down like that, I knew there are trap traders who went long there and they did not take that reversal. When they saw this reversal again, they just all got out. They just abandoned that long here and they just reversed their trade. I thought they were going to do it here, which they did, some of them. That's why it spiked out. But then when it came down again, I could have held it for 2 times risk reward, but I got a little bamboo. I got bamboo pause. And I didn't actually hold it to here. I could have maybe. I see missed by 1 tick so far. But I think for me, just to make up that trade plus more. Let's go, baby. Got 6 more likes for the whiskey challenge. You know, maybe I'll stick around. Just 5 more likes and you guys can... I'll feel bad right now if I ended the stream because I said I'll end it after 1 more trade and that was my 1 more trade. But yeah, like I said, I mean, I didn't mind even if I lost it because I thought that was a good trade and proved to be right at the end. Got 3 more likes to hit that whiskey challenge. Let's go, baby. I'm pretty sure we can squeeze out 3 more likes. And I'll feel really bad if I just ended the stream right now. If I just ended the stream right now. You guys are crazy. You guys are crazy. Let's go, baby. Let's go. You know what that means, pandas. I'll be right back. Pandas, you guys are crazy. 259 likes. The viewer to like ratio is almost 1 to 1. Let's go, baby. All right, pandas, this one's for you guys. I'm opening up again my bottle of Blanton's, and I usually drink this only on special occasions. But yep, if you guys never opened Blanton's before, it's probably my favorite bourbon you could possibly get. At its price point, it's hard to beat. And as hard to beat as it is hard to get. It's very rare to get one of these. So let's pop open this Blanton's right now. It's from barrel number 230, and I think the small batch. I can't believe it's still like a small batch distillery, but this is for you guys. The ASMR. This is one for my pandas. Thanks for the 250 likes. Obviously, you guys can't see this, so I'm trying to do as much ASMR as I can for you guys. Cheers, pandas, for Green Day plus 250 likes. Let's go, baby. Man, oh man, that is smooth. That is so smooth. That is so smooth. Getting on bamboo today. The nice mix of toothpaste and whiskey bright and early is amazing. Pandas, this is why I love this community so much. You guys are awesome. You know, when I embarked in this journey, I had no idea this is where it would lead me. TK is asking which whiskey. Blanton's bourbon. Do appreciate you guys. And you know, if you guys enjoy the content here, make sure you guys scalp that like button. Also, subscribe so you guys can join us. We do this every single day here at 9:15 for the mainstream, 9 o'clock for the pre-market show. If you guys want to see, you know, my account balances, you know, people are very interested in that stuff sometimes. And so if you want to know, you can become a panda. And you don't have to become a super panda. You can just become a regular panda and you'll get access to that pre-market show. Super pandas get access to everything the pandas do, plus they get access to the two-legged pullback Discord. So that automatically links through YouTube and Discord. So if you're interested in that, like more trades off stream, then you know, consider doing that. But otherwise, pandas, hey, hope you guys have an amazing day, and appreciate you guys. I'll see you guys bright and early tomorrow morning. As always, happy trading and God bless. Bye.